This is Talk About Topeka on Gab Local TV. This episode sponsored by Field of Greens and The Break Room. Here's your host, Chris Schultz.
It is always a treat here in the studio to have Rosa Cavazos from Visit Topeka here with us. Thank you so much for joining us, Rosa.
Thank you for having me.
You know, you have so many things going on over at Visit Topeka. Now, you're one of those people, when people say there's nothing to do in Topeka, you are armed with the facts, right?
I am. I cringe. I'm like, don't tell me that.
Yeah, me too. I got it. I gotcha. So many things, you can't get them all done. You guys did a campaign just recently where you were asking people what kind of festival they would like to have. We've been noticing a lot of new festivals, a lot of new events coming to Topeka.
Yes.
And this was a good outreach to find out about what people might want to see here.
Yes.
Tell us about that and the outcome.
It was great. It was called My Top Festival. And so we had people submit their ideas as to what festivals they wanted to see happen in Topeka. And so it was really good. We had so many entries. I mean, over 100 entries in that contest. And it was great because not only did it give us an idea as to what people in the city really wanted to do, but it also let us tell people about festivals that they might not have known about that are already the same thing that they're wanting to see happen. So it was a really good give and take to be able to say, hey, don't forget that this already exists. Here's where you can find that information. And then it, like I said, it gave us a great idea as to what people in the city really wanted. So we came up with the top 5 festivals that we could put out there for people to vote on. They voted, and the one that won was the Bicycle Festival.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So what's the next step with that?
Well, we've already started. We sat down and had an initial meeting with one of the people who submitted and I really wanted to see what their vision was, because I don't want to take away from someone's vision. So I wanted to know what it is that they had in mind, and how can we work together to make that happen. So that was great. So then actually this week we have another meeting with everybody who submitted, and then I pulled in a couple of other people that have since then said, hey, we want to be a part of this. What can we do? So this week we're sitting down with all of the people and kind of seeing what everybody else's vision is and how we can go from there. So we have some really good ideas of what we want to do, and how we can make it a little bit different, but it's definitely going to be a big family event. So I know some people were, thinking, oh, it's just going to be about bikes, and that's not all it's going to be about. I can't, say that it's just about one thing, but it's going to be a great family event that people won't want to miss. And we're going to do some things really cool with that festival. So I'm excited.
Well, what a wonderful way of reaching out and speaking to the community, asking them what they want, getting them involved in the process, because really everybody who lives in the community, they're ambassadors.
Yes.
When people are visiting from out of town, typically, maybe they're coming for an event, maybe one of these things is bringing them, but a lot of them, if they're around family when they visit them, if the people who live here are aware of what's going on, involved in the process even,
yes.
I mean, just how cool is that to be able to say when people have visitors who come to see them here that they can actually say, I'm excited about showing you XYZ.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And some of the other things that are coming up too, like some outside of the box stuff. We've got the Kansas Burlesque Festival coming up, the second annual there.
Second one. And, I really talked to people that were there in the audience and wanted to see what they wanted out of this event. And so we've, done a twist on it. And we're going to offer, a stretching class and a burlesque dance 101 class. So people can, kind of get something, an experience out of it as well. And the dancers wanted, an intimate space. So we will have a smaller stage set up, and it's going to be really good. The people wanted to be able to have tables and chairs. So that's what we're offering by having it at the Ramada. So, it's going to be a little different again this year, but we're going to have some great dancers that are going to perform again. I'm really excited about it all. And just kind of throwing in a few twists with, some photographs and makeup consultations and things like that. It's just going to be different. And I'm excited. March 5th is the date. And
March 5th at the Ramada. People can get tickets for that. Are they available for sale now?
They are brown paper tickets.
Okay.
So they can go online and do that there. They can also get them at the door. There's still time for anyone who's interested in participating to send in their application. So I have the deadline, I think, February the 10th. So we can still get some local people involved in the event as well, so they can perform on stage. So it'll be really good. It's a nice, classy event. And you know, I think that we need a lot of family things, but we also need some events that are for the adults.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
so I'm excited to be able to offer that experience as well.
Well, and I'll have to make sure my brother knows about it because he likes to go out in public and show off his pasties. So we'll make sure he sees all about it. And he's running the tech right now. So I'm surprised he didn't turn that off on us right now. But that's really cool. Some of the other things you have, Tulip Time is coming up right around the corner.
Oh my gosh, big deal, big deal. If you don't understand, Topeka is known for the tulips, and it was actually part of the American Bus Association's top 100 events in the country. So we are so excited that we have one of the top 100 events according to the American Bus Association right here in our city. So if you haven't been to the tulips, it's amazing. They're offered out at Old Prairie Town, Woodmead Park, Gage Park, and the Ted Inslee Gardens out at the lake. So it's, a 2-week time period, but then we have also created the Tulip Time Festival at the lake. So April 17th, we will have a few infamous food trucks out there. We will have some vendors out there. We'll have some entertainment. We have the drumline from Topeka High will be performing.
Love those guys.
We have the a cappella group, Beverly Bernardi. So we will have some great entertainment that will be out there. And like I said, some food trucks as well.
Good stuff.
It's
that's
going to be
Tulip Time. Everybody mark that calendar. That's in April. But get your tickets for the Kansas Burlesque Festival happening at the downtown Ramada. Check it out, folks. Get those tickets at brownpapertickets.com. That's Rosa Cavazos with Visit Topeka. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You bet.